Hi, my name's Dave Gaskin and I was a poster illustrator for Hawk the movie. Well, I was contacted through DeviantArt actually by one of the guys who works at Capture. He's one of the visual effects artists, Louis. I had a look at their website, the Hawk the movie website, and just looking at the still photographs and watching the initial trailer, it became quite clear that it was, it was very stylistic and there was something about it that interested me basically. And then on further discussion with Matt, the producer, they name-dropped Drew Struzan, who is one of my absolute heroes. He did a lot of the poster art for sort of the classic 80s films, Star Wars, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, a lot of which I have on my wall at home, so I couldn't say no. I didn't really have much time to think about it, but it didn't take long to twist my arm and I got involved with it. I think I was contacted the tail end of January. We spent a couple of weeks working on the composition, getting the character sizes and other details that came out just through the discussions that I had with Matt and Mac, the director. We came up with quite a few new ideas throughout the process, sort of brainstorming. I had a lot of reference photos to work from, so I did some sketches based on those, quite closely based. I work a lot from reference, and obviously I don't know what these people look like, so I had to base it on the reference photos. One of the early discussions we had was the Hawk element. For the photographic poster, which the guys at Capture were creating at the same time, they didn't have a photograph of a hawk that they thought they could use, so we agreed that we would try and get a fairly big hawk element in the illustrated poster. And then from there I had, I think, 2 weeks to paint the final poster. And for anybody that knows me, that's very quick. For me particularly, I like to take my time, and I've been known to spend years finishing one small piece, whereas this one, it was the biggest thing I'd ever done. So the whole thing took about a month, a couple of weeks of planning and that sort of thing, and then actually 2 weeks of hardcore painting. It was a challenge, but at the same time it was probably the most rewarding experience that I've ever had, because it taught me so much about my process that I thought was so fluid and worked. And then I decided that I would paint each character, each element individually in a separate document, and then just at the end combine them all together, and then we could play about with grading the colours and tying everything together. The first character that I painted, I spent probably too long painting him, so it took me an entire day to paint the first character. For me that's quite quick, but in terms of the needs of the project, it could have been a lot quicker. So it became obvious quite quickly that I needed to speed up. And by the time I was sort of getting to the third or fourth character, it was taking like 4 or 5 hours. And I left the more difficult ones till the end, so it was great to see that I could paint the more difficult ones quicker than the first ones. Digital art often looks very digital, it's very clean, it's very smooth. One of the things I like to do is adding texture. For my portraits, adding skin texture, that kind of thing. Another idea that we came up with was trying to make it look almost like a traditional painting. So we added a canvas texture, sort of again to push that traditional element and make people look at it up close and really question whether it is, traditionally painted with traditional media or if it is digital. For me, seeing it at the BAFTA premiere was it was quite overwhelming actually, because I'd spent a month of intense work looking at stills from the film, and all I'd seen was the trailer. I didn't have the opportunity to see the film because I was advised that it would be better on a big screen, and it really is. I could have seen it on a little sort of QuickTime video, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, wait for the full Hawk experience. And it was really worth the wait because it's epic. I mean, the setting in Wales and the mountains of Snowdonia, they're epic enough, but seeing everything moving together and the music was fantastic. It reminded me quite a bit of Lord of the Rings and Pan's Labyrinth in terms of its use of landscape and music as well. The poster is going to be available on, I think, through DeviantArt, through the print system on there. So yeah, that'll be the place if you want your own copy of the poster, which is, I have to admit, it is pretty cool. If you want your own copy, you can go to DeviantArt. I'm on there as BikerScout. I think there's links on the Facebook group, and yeah, so it'll be in a variety of sizes. Get it on a mug if you like, or a mouse mat perhaps, whatever takes your fancy. But the poster, I have to say, the poster does look great when it's framed properly and it's on the wall.